What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. We're finally live right now. Yes. So we're going to look at Bitcoin today. Of course, you're going to start joining the stream soon. No one as of yet. But yeah, welcome to the channel. For those that are watching this actually afterwards, welcome to the channel or welcome back. Yeah, we're going to cover Bitcoin today, like as it's moving. Just because I've got some time right now. Obviously, say hello in the chat and let me know what charts you want to look at. But I'm going to mainly focus on the main ones like Bitcoin, ETH, and I'll go into Quant because obviously that's doing its own thing at the moment. 19.8k. Yeah, just waiting for some more of you to join. 6 of you at the moment. Hello to Pierce, if I said that name right. Let me know if you can hear my fan. Yeah, I do have it on. It's absolutely hot in here, so apologies if you can hear the fan basically. Sorry about that, guys. 11 of you, jeez. Okay, now let's get on with this. Okay, perfect. So with Bitcoin, this was our high. Now, whenever we see a double bottom, still have that mentorship. Yes, we still have the mentorship always available. I've got one slot at the moment. I had 2 people join yesterday, so one slot at the moment if you're interested in the mentorship. We always have the video course always available if you want to do the course. No, I don't think it's possible to send DMs on YouTube. However, just go over to my Twitter over here, Louis_crypto, and then there should be a message button here. Just press that and you'll be able to private message me. Yeah, Twitter DM me. So, and I'll send you more details on the course and the mentorship. But as I say, going back to Bitcoin, usually with a double bottom, you want to measure this. I just finished the lesson off with a student of mine, mentorship student, and he said that he entered a trade right there when it closed above. Now, in any other situation, he would have been correct to say, once we close above this, you long basically. The only reason why in this occasion, this specific occasion, he was wrong is because this was the true resistance. So before we ever came up to here and formed this neckline of this double bottom, you had a reaction here at first and you came down to this support. So for me, my main focus is this resistance and that specific support right there, that wick right there. So those are my points of interest of this range basically. This is the top of your range, this is the low of your range. Like as soon as we peaked here, you came to this support. And then we continued, and then that's what formed the neckline, and we came to double bottom down here, and we start heading to the neckline. It did close above that neckline, but never above this. And again, this is my point of interest, because when we first came into here, something stopped me there. And that's when we found support right here. So this is our range basically, and we're just still exactly in that range. So for all the bears that are getting so excited, I don't understand why they're getting so excited. You can see we're in a range bound market, nothing bullish or bearish, it's neither. So that's why for the bullish case, we need it to bounce in and around this area. Technically speaking, you can come as low as this because this is your higher low. We have our low, we have our higher low, we have another higher low. So technically you could come all the way back down to here and still continue. That would also be a double bottom over here. So big money Louis, and absolutely rinsed my name, L-O-E-Y. That's so funny. Yeah, please like the video. We've only got 3 likes and there's 12 of you watching. Come on guys, let's get this video to 20 likes minimum while we're watching still. Thank you for, of course, tuning in and giving up your time. It's summer here. It's a bit cloudy, but it's still boiling hot. But yeah, I hope you guys are not suffering like me in this bloody office. But anyway, what do you think about the trading FYI? What do you think about swing trading FYII? It swings 1,000 every few weeks. I don't even know what that coin is, to be honest, bro. FII. I don't know what that coin is, even if it is a coin. I'm not sure, bro. Sorry. If you give me a ticker or whatever, yeah, I can search it. But I don't know what that is. Do you mean Wi-Fi? Oh, I don't even know. I don't like the unfinanced. No. But anyway, this was our high. So even though with the double bottom you want us to break above that, in actual fact we wanted to break above that resistance, which we never did with the daily close. Of course we were above this line, but I told you on this 4-hour candle right here at 9 p.m, as soon as that candle closed at 9 p.m, it opened at 5, closed at 9, I said this at this point we're at resistance. Any further pump I expect it to be a fake out. I want us to come back to this resistance to test it as support to continue. Well, you lost that. That's okay, because as you can see on the 4-hour, what did I just say was the range was on the daily time frame? Point of interest, point of interest. Go back to the 4-hour now. Where is that? So support and resistance. Let's get rid of these. Go back to the 4-hour. And now I'll draw them out for you. Yeah, ELROND Finance, you were right. I was right, sorry. Nah, I didn't like that coin. It just came out of nowhere and was just like thousands and thousands and thousands after the first day of its release. I didn't really understand. It is DeFi, of course. It's the only coin doing what it's doing in the I forgot what, insurance sector or whatever, decentralized insurance. But yeah, it's not for me. If you're trying to make money, no. Okay, so this is our low and this is our high. I want to go over to Twitter. I want to go on Il Capo. Here you go. Redistribution. So he's saying that this was a redistribution. Even if you're bullish, you'd know this is a fake out and needed to happen as well, because if you want to break a high, you don't want to do it on its first attempt. You want to come back and then have another go at it. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is because he's manipulating the charts. Now, I'm not saying this to go unfollow him. If you're following him, continue to follow him. But I want you to realize that he manipulates the charts to suit his narrative. Reason being, if he's using that as resistance right there, correct, just as we've shown over here, resistance right on the wick, why is his support not on the wick? Why is it on the body? To suit his narrative. He's saying it's redistribution, we lost the low. Okay, if your line is there, correct, but we know it's all about the wicks. So if we go over here and we look at the wicks, and I'll look at the comments in a second, but let's just get this let's get this done, guys, and please leave a like, subscribe and comment. Let's get to 3K, please. We're so close. Let's get there. 18 of you watching, smash the fucking like button, mate. It takes 1 second. Smash that like button. Now one of you left. Smash the like button. But anyway, so he was manipulating his charts, and how so? He put the low right there on the purple line. Yes, you're under the purple line, correct. But if I put the low on that wick right there, you can see actually we lost it. We reclaimed it with the last 4-hour candle, and in 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, you confirmed it as support. There, confirmed. 4-hour candle closed at 5 p.m. GMT, BMT, whatever, British Standard Time, GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, whatever you want to call it, England time, UK time, 5 p.m. This was the low, not this. This was the low. You went below. The next 4-hour candle, you got above it. The next 4-hour candle, you stayed above it for 8 hours now. Oh, 8, not 8, not 8, 8. 8 hours now, you stayed above this. Let's get. Oh, thank you for the likes. Smash the likes, dickheads. Someone wrote. Message held for review. Whoops. Show it. We'll allow it in the chat. Big Money Lou. Quant update, entry point. Yeah, we'll look at Quant. ELROND Fine Wi-Fi only has 14,000 coins, pumps easily. Yeah, it has no coins, but it's just for the rich that you're not going to make gains with it. If you want to trade it, trade it. But I'm calm. 11 likes, let's get them to 20. But do you see what I mean about, let's go back to the chart. You see what I mean about Il Capo? Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? There we go. So yeah, he's manipulating the chart. To him, yes, you're under the purple line, but that's not the true support. With the body, yes, makes sense, but if he wants to do it like that, then his resistance should actually be here and not up there. If his resistance is up there, then his support shouldn't be here, his support should be there. So he's very inconsistent, and when I see these inconsistencies, I know this guy's waffling out of his own arsehole. So I'm still going to continue to follow him, because just because he's wrong on some things doesn't mean he's wrong with everything. Just because I'm right on some things doesn't mean I'm right with everything. No siree, we're all students and we're all students always. I learnt that from this course I got scammed from, but at least I learnt something, you know what I mean? But yeah, so one final thing, we're going to the daily time frame. So I've just shown you the range that we're in, not bullish, not bearish, but I want to show you another range. So we've realized it's this red line and this green line. I'm gonna make it I'll make it a different green. So you can see we're trapped between this red one and we're trapped between this green one, and you can see we're actually rejecting it now. So while we were down here for the first half of the candle, it looks like for the second half of the candle we're trying to retrace what we've done, because for the first half of your daily candle you're actually going to go in the opposite direction. So you see here, you went up first, then you came down and you started wicking back up. Pardon me guys, but yeah, you came down first with this daily candle and you started wicking back up. So for the first half of the candle we're actually down. I'm going to move over to ETH and then over to Quant. So with ETH we need 1.1k to be reclaimed. Really, we need to see 1.1k to reclaim, to be honest guys. Otherwise, yeah, you've basically validated downside back to the lows, 996. Okay, as long as you're below this now, this purple line, we're going to 996. This is what's holding you up, but of course you close below that, you're coming down to here. Look where the wick is, look where the bodies are. Close below those bodies, you're going to fill in that wick. So close under the line, you're coming to here. You've done that. So now we're trapped in between this and this and this. We're trapped here. So then it's going to decide, get back inside or lose the low, come back down to here, lose this, filling this wick in and around 880. Bearish targets beyond that, 750 in and around 700, 750. I'll double check with you. That's literally out of my arsehole, 750. But let's see if I was right. I literally just chatted shit. But yeah, 7 to 750 is. I'm just so used to these targets now and the 618. It's like I was in a lesson earlier. I just drew a push and a dump, and then I put the fibs on, and it was literally exactly the 618. Not on this attempt, but usually I do draw it exactly. But yeah, we want to see a reclaim of this. Let me just check something. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, for ETH we need to see a pump. We need like, yeah, another $40. Well, even less, 20. And then for Bitcoin, you're actually still okay. Just need to remain in this range. I want to draw another range before we move over to Quant. I'm going to make this range from a different one. I'm going to do a different one to the one I've just drawn. I'm going to do it from that body to that body, and I'm going to drag it forward. So you guys realize that we're trapped. So there's two ranges. This one with the bodies, resistance to support, swing high to swing low, but also this resistance, and then once we pulled back down to that support. So we're trapped within both basically. As long as you're above this high, we're not going to go lower. So that's why as of now I'm not going to be bearish. The moment we're closing below this, I will flip bearish, and I've already given you technical targets every day in the video. I always give you technical targets to the downside as well as to the upside. So 15.1k, overextended targets 24k. Also, if we actually do break bullish, so let's say theoretically we hold this, we come up here, we break out, and we come back up to 27k, I would anticipate a big dump. Okay, this is your push, then we have to exhaust, and then we're going to decide from here, are we going to continue lower, or are we going to bounce from here, break the high, and then continue on to further targets. And you can see that could be some big double bottom, or this could be a massive impulse to then continue lower. I don't want that to happen, because then the bears that are calling for 10k would actually make sense. But until, you know, every single one of those steps happen, we can't call 10k right now. We actually have, for 10k to happen, you actually need to come up to 27k. Can you see? We actually measure from here all the way up to 27k. you can see this is actually when you do validate 10k target, but you have to go up first. So even if you're bearish, you should want it to go up as well, because if you're truly a bear and you want price to go lower, the bigger the pump, the bigger the dump afterwards. Same with it in a bull trend. The bigger the dip, the bigger the rip afterwards. So it's just the opposite in a downtrend. You want it to go up more, to go down more afterwards. If it doesn't go up a lot, it won't go down a lot. So swing high to swing low for the moment. This is your target, 15k. Worst case, 12. The higher we go, the further the dump will be. Simple as that. That's why when we do go up, and of course at one point you're going to have to face this resistance. Whenever we want to become bullish again, we're going to have to someday come up to this. So when that day comes, we're going to measure from the low to the high, because it's going to have to retrace. And we're going to have to pray that it finds support on the 618 and we break that high and we continue and we find support and we stay above this range for good now. And then everything below here was a deviation and just a bear trap, or was it bear trap or yeah, bear trap, and they were actually bullish, and this was all waffle. And that's still, even with this happening, this is still gonna take, even if we want it to play out like this, it will still take until next year, until January, to actually start breaking out here. If you want this part where you're breaking the 27k, it's probably going to take until January onwards, until the end of the year. Don't think anything, even if we start pumping over the next month, 2 months, do not get excited. That's going to be a very key resistance between 25 and 27k, 25 to 28k. This 3k range is going to be key resistance going forward. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for tuning in. Let's smash 20 likes if we can. But yeah, again, in the future, this is going to be key resistance. We do anticipate a dump. This is why whenever this comes, if we come down first and eventually go up, whenever, or if we go down, you know, down here and eventually go up, whenever 27k comes, 25 to 28k comes, you're going to retrace. There's going to be a reaction. And then because of this, the bears are going to clearly say, yeah, we're going to lose the low, we're going to go lower. But if the 618 holds right there, and we go and push and break the high, we need to confirm it as support, and then bear market is done out of, then you would say, yeah, we're going into a bull market. But again, to even get this push over here, it's going to take until the end of the year, maybe the beginning of next year. So don't get excited if in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, we're going up. Make sure whenever we do come into this range, whether we go down first, then up there, whether we go up there now, this is an area that you must take profit. I'm telling you this now. I'm sorry if you haven't tuned in. Obviously they're not going to listen, they're not going to know anyway, so what's the point of saying sorry if you haven't tuned in? What a retard, Louis. But yeah, to the people that are not tuning into the live stream, they're missing out on this, you know, sort of like a mentorship lesson, because it's not really like analysis on just one coin. It's more like a market in-depth analysis, more laid back approach. So yeah, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you want to send in a super thanks or super chat with some chart requests, do so as well. It'd be greatly appreciated, and support the channel, of course. Anything else on? Let's check. Sorry, that's hella football stuff coming on, because that's all I care about, football and crypto. Any more crypto news? Hella followers today. Where's the... anything? No. Fabrizio Romano though. What's he said? Oh, he's deleted it. What's he said? No, nothing. Yeah, so KAB pump whole game. What the fuck does that say? This is our insider information channel, literally. If you want all the secrets, it's all here. You just need to listen. Like, this is what I mean by, if you're trying to learn it off YouTube, you're not really going to understand everything and not really read into the words. But if you've learned a course, regardless of whether it was a good course or a bad course, even if it was a scam, at least you would have learned some like key definitions. Even if it was a scam, you'd be able to, you know, type in what an uptrend was on YouTube, so you'd have a clearer you'd have some stuff to go off at least. So when I got scammed, at least I had some stuff to actually type in on YouTube now, and I was like, no, I'm not going to pay for any more education. I'm going to do it all by myself. And then I found my mentor, and then I just fucking invested so much money into my mentor 3 years ago now. And it of course changed my life, how I viewed the charts. And of course, through my experiences over the 3 years, there was a lot of stuff that he was saying that wasn't working out. So for example, like I tell you guys, this is let's draw an uptrend and a downtrend. So we have an uptrend here, we have a downtrend here. So these are your lower lows and these are your lower highs, okay? And in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. So once you lose that, the trend becomes this. As soon as you lose that, the trend becomes this. And then the same here. As soon as you lose this, the trend becomes an uptrend. Becomes that. And I'll show you this exactly on the chart now. So I'll tell you when bull market 100% confirmed and how I call the bear market. So as I just showed you, in an uptrend we have this. And as soon as you lose that, it's a downtrend. So in an uptrend here, you have this low. Once you came down to there, you've lost that. Now that's that point right here. So you're going to come up and then fail. You're going to come up and fail. Continuation. Now equally, the opposite way, if we want to see a bull market, here's your push, here's your exhaustion, continuation. If you break 48k, 100% confirmed you're going to break that high, 100%. So whenever we do, and it could take a year and a half, 2 years, but whenever we do get up to here, 48k, and you close and you backtest it as support, we are going to break the all-time high. Exactly like how I called this, because we found this push phase, exhaustion, continuation. To keep in an uptrend, you just need to close above that. Boom, right there, you closed below. You pump back above, but it's already too late because you closed below. If you want to continue up, you have to break the high. So you have to come all the way up here. Still the risk of going down. So you could have come all the way up to here, you're still lower. Because you made that lower low, still a lower high. So basically, that's what effed us up. Now the opposite way. If we start coming up to this point, and we are closing above it, and we're back to, even if we fake out, and eventually go back above, we're gonna continue and break that high. Yeah, everything is red besides Quant. Come on, let's push for 2 more likes on the video. There's 23 of you watching. There's 18 likes. Come on, let's get 5 likes. Takes 1 second, you dickheads. Let's go to Quant. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh, what a messy chart. Hurts my brains. Okay, so same thing with Bitcoin. Same with Bitcoin for Quant. We found support there. From there, that's where we pumped all the way up to there. This is your range low. This is your range high. This is the range. Lose this. Where did we pump? How did we get to here? How did we get to here? We were in this range. You broke out, back tested it, broke out, back tested, pushed, found support. So there's something in and around here to here. This is your range. And this is your range. So if we ever reclaim this range, if we ever get back into this, bull market, up you go, back to the high. As long as we're below this, we're going to the low. Now look. Now we hit the low once. Went under. Confirmed it as support right there. Pump. Into previous resistance. Break above that, bullish. All the way to here. Rejection. Hold that low. Continue. Hold it. Continue. It's going to take a long time. If we don't get above this now, you're going to come down first. That must hold. Go up. And then the same thing. If this doesn't hold, you need to just hold this low and this low. So you can come all the way to the green line and then do this thing. Yeah, I'll show you Quant, any signals if it's going to dump. Okay, 4-hour time frame. So right now I am seeing potential descending triangle. Equally could break up though because of fibs. So we've got this golden zone here. Every single time I'm looking at the chart and I'm putting on fibs, it's the same thing. It's just the opposite way. So we have a push and exhaustion. If you believe we're going to continue like this, you need to put the fibs from here to here. So fibs from here to here. We've had this push, we've exhausted this. If you want it to continue like that, we need to put the fibs from here to here. It'll give us the golden pocket area of focus, key point. This is going to decide. Come into it as resistance, drop. Break above it, support, break up. Simple as that. But of course, as long as we're holding this, and you can see now we've got this descending resistance and we've got this support here, that's a descending triangle. Technical target back down to here, $63. Only once you lose 75, 63 to 65. Only once you lose 75 with the 4-hour close or daily close with the 4-hour close. 4-hour candle must close below that. I don't care if during the candle it's under, it must close under. And then fibs. If it's bullish, 1618, $100. Maximum target 115. You need to break the high. Precursor is breaking above where we are right now. We need to, that's why I told you guys $83 is a key resistance over here on my Twitter. Where is it? Here we go. Quant now needs to hold above the golden pocket to continue up. If Quant then loses the golden zone, we go lower. The golden zone, 82, 83. We were above it. What were the people in the comments? I said key 83, key resistance. My post, we were already at 85. We were already above 83 resistance. People in the comments say, you could say it's support. I said it's resistance. It looks like a fake out indeed. Good call, bro. It ended up being a fake out. So basically, it didn't have to. What we needed to see while we were up here, close up here, then come down. You can see this ended up with the wick rejection to the top. What I tell my students, wick to the top, it's going to drop. All these little rhymes, sayings, whatever you want to call them. I have all of these. Like the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. And then like, I don't know, well, look to the left, structure leaves clues. So I'm looking to the left, I'm seeing resistance here. Did we close above this? No. Okay, we're not above this. We went above. Did we close above? No. Okay, resistance. Potential, double top. Otherwise known as much larger descending triangle. One top, neckline, second top, down. Even here, there's a double top. Potential second double top. Then you look at it as one as well, like this. That's why with me personally, I like looking at the main moves. I don't like looking at all these little ins and outs, ins and outs. So for example, this is my high, this is my low. This is my impulse, this is my retracement, the golden pocket's here. Then I'm going to decide, continue down, break above, confirm it as support, continue up. It's all, this is my point of interest right now. I want to see what's going on in this area. Right now, we went up, had a fake out, but you're holding the inside of support. So technically, we could still do this. Technically. But, of course, lose this right now. You can see even if I do this, you've got a small descending triangle. Even that is bearish in itself. Just this point over here. So it could just continue like this, and then boom, break down. And then that would tell you we're going to the low. And then we're going to bounce. And it's going to decide down or up. But right now, for me, my main point of focus is here. Because for me, if we're not holding this as support right now, bouncing, then we're going to come back to the lows. And that could be a short only once you're closing below that wick, just say $80. If you're closing below $80, this is the 1 hour, not as accurate, so could have fake outs, as you can see there, fake out. So not as accurate on this time frame. That's why I prefer the higher time frames. Thank you for the likes. Chainlink's good. Chainlink's good. I just don't have any. I'm too boring for me, but Chainlink's good. It's one of the best cryptos about. But again, too boring, and that's why it's slow. Because people don't want boring coins. People don't want to be in coins that are gonna help the world. They'd rather be in stupid coins. That's why they get humbled. That's why if the coins I'm in, they've got a real world use case. And I'm only really into those. High market caps with real world use case. High market cap because I know it's more stable than low market cap, obviously. But that is exactly why. I'm doing it for obvious reasons. I'd much rather lose out on gains than get heavier minuses. Move over to Quant again. So yeah. And it would also make sense if this is a descending triangle as well. We're just getting overextended. We met the target. Now what? Just come back down, mate. Retest this previous double bottom neckline. And then continue. However, Bitcoin already did this part. And it lost that. So it's going to this part. Bitcoin's going to this part. $50 support in terms of Bitcoin, not Quant. But you know what I mean. So if Quant does come down to here and loses this, expect $50. So if Quant comes down and loses 60, I sound so stupid because it's obvious. If you lose 60, you're coming to 50. But that is your range. But you didn't have to be a genius to know that. Wow! BP, you're finally here. You're on the stream. Shout out. Finally, that means you're here for 2 months. Shout out to BP. Don't know your real name, but shout out. 2 months member. I don't see any of you members. I don't see any members in this live stream. 19 of you. 1 member. Come on, guys. Join the memberships. You can get the cool picture BP's got for the 2nd month. I think the first one's green. And then you can have your little emojis in the chat as well. And the more members I get, the more stickers I can create as well. I need 5 members. I've got 3 at the moment. Just check them out. You can see BP. Basically, he's got a membership where if he says anything, I just have to fucking read it. And I have to do what he says. So he's got the power of the live stream. He's got the highest level of membership. So whatever BP says, it has to be done. So someone invested 1.3 mil last night into Quant, I believe. Nice. Is that 1.3 million coins or dollars? Because that ain't a lot anyway. But Etherscan wallet, name D-Lock. Quant's chart unlike any chart I've watched in crypto, it surprises everyone. Yes, correct. At the moment, obviously, because we're in an alt season. But of course, some alts are going to do better than others. So that's why we're seeing Quant. Look, Solana's done well today as well. I can't lie. Simply because while other people earlier in the day were saying we're going to dump, Solana was down here. And if we were going to dump, then why did Solana itself make a higher than that wick? So something was telling me we should expect some sort of bounce today. As well as because on Twitter, I'm seeing much larger YouTubers today saying, if we're closing below this, yeah, very negative, we're going to head down. So, and this is what I saw before the half of the candle finish. So remember, I tell you guys that with the daily candle, for the first half of that daily candle, it's going to go in the opposite direction first, and then the direction that it should actually go. So that's why with Ethereum over here on the daily, look, we are going up. For the day, we've actually made, well, let me check for the day. No. We haven't made a high for the day, but since this low from 11 p.m. when I did start seeing a lot of these bigger YouTubers start to panic, if we close below this purple line, we're going to continue down. And that's why, okay, if they're starting to panic, and it's not even halfway done, the daily candle, then I know, okay, usually most of the time the daily candle goes the opposite way first and then goes the way you want it. Not just the daily candle, go check on the 1 minute time frame if you want. Go check on the 5 minute time frame. You'll see it'll go the opposite way first to trap people. It's going to show you a specific candlestick. Let's say you're on the 5 minute time frame. For the first minute, it might show a bearish candlestick that you'll press sell, and then in the last 4 minutes of the 5 minute period, it will just become a bullish candle to trap you, to make you think, oh yeah, it was bearish at this point, but you didn't wait for the close, and because you didn't wait for the close, you got trapped, you got manipulated. So same here. I'm not going to say who it was, but YouTubers shitting themselves, and I say under the comments, look, I think because there was still 12.5 hours left of the day, we're more than likely going to start retracing. And this is exactly what we're seeing now. And I would absolutely love if ETH closed green today, because if it closed green, that means it has to reclaim the open. The open was the purple line. So if it becomes green, it's going to be above the purple line, meaning reclaimed it. Now, holy shit, Binance ran out of Quant. Really? Where does it say that? Was that out of your ass, Tony? Let me know. Link me something. Great TA, bro. Thank you. Hi, Louis. What do you think about... Oh, I've already said that. Yeah, it's good. Bridging the real world into crypto. Woof Inu. Oh, please, Woof Inu. Get out of here. Get out. If we're seeing dog coins in around here, guys, that's the sell signal. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Hello, my guy. Thank you for sharing your brains with us, man. It's just all the juices of my brains are flowing out. I have to share it. Too much brain power I need to give you. See, we're using 10%. Louis is using 20%. Florida, hey. Must be nice and hot there. Fucking hell. I've been Florida once. Very, like, 13 years ago I was in Florida. Wow. Jesus. 13 years. I was young. Hola from LA once again. Hello. Hola. Guys, I've basically pretty much done what I wanted to do, which was show Ethereum and Bitcoin and Quant. If there's anything more on those specific coins, Bitcoin, ETH, Quant, that you want me to look at, let me know. BP, if you're still there, ask some questions, I'll answer them for you. Is PH Philadelphia? Let me know. I hope I didn't get that wrong. HBAR, yeah, I'll quickly look at HBAR. I haven't done a video on that today, so HBAR we go. Oh, ugly. HBAR's clapped, man. Okay, so what we said on the monthly time frame is we closed below the 1414. Let me get rid of this. We closed on the monthly, and so you should continue to the 1618. Of course, you need to lose that to go there. So as long as you're above this, then we're obviously not going there. So right now you have this low. You have this low over here on this second low, trying to form potentially, because there's nothing right now over here to say with confirmation we're going up. This is the daily time frame. Maybe if I go on the lower time frames, we could see something a bit clearer. So you could already see that we got a nice bullish hammer, a little bullish reversal candle. So we were coming down, and it's this exact candle that's made us go up now. But this is all key resistance, so it's most likely going to do this. Exactly what you're seeing over here. You see, you find your support, you run into these resistances, you start playing around with them, all of them. Eventually got above it, then you broke the low. Now you got a downtrend. You lost the low, you got a downtrend. Back to the low. This needs to hold now, then you've got a double bottom. Neckline here, 6.8 cent. So, this is not going to go like this. It's going to happen like that. Going to be here for days. That's what it's showing as of now. Tomorrow, one dickhead sells, we're going down. You know what I mean? But as of now, when there's no other signs than just this, and we can only go off just this, this is our resistance, this is our low, this is our range. You can see it's the same range. Break above the range, next range. Bom trabalho, Louis. Eu falo português também, Maurício. Anything else? We're back, baby. What's Quant done? We're back, baby. We're back, baby. It's pumping again. $1. Mauricio, I'll look at BEPRO for you. Yeah. Don't get excited with Quant, please. Yeah, don't get excited yet. Wait for the daily close. Let's look on the daily. Yeah, do not get excited. You can see this? Even if you close like this right now, not good, because you got the wick rejection. If we turn off the drawings, can you see? We want to close above this. A little precursor, you even want to close above this body. You can see already, forget the wicks. Forget the wicks. Can you see? Already lower. Wick rejection helping me. Wick rejection saying I was there, didn't like it. 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 4 days now. So all you're waiting for, this is your top, this is your bottom. Wait for this to break. Wait for this to break. Break above this if the daily close, long to there. Break below this, daily close, short. I don't even know what DAG is, mate. How is that the daily time frame? Jeez. Oh gosh. Well, I'd say I just don't like coins that are like that, to be honest. I stay away from them. DAG USD. Okay, we'll try this. Never looked at this coin before, so give me a minute. So whenever I'm looking at a chart, okay, now you're going to be able to look at this step by step, how I do a chart from a completely empty chart. Do you have the EGLD chart too? I'll look at that in a sec. These guys have a contract with the Air Force, so I'm eyes on because of that. Okay, I don't know what it is, to be honest, brother. We can look at it now. Constellation, okay, star. Wow, micro cap, 90 million. See, I just don't like those coins, to be honest. You could get absolutely rich with them. Infinite scalability, that's all I've got. I've understood from now. Directed acrylic graph, fucking hell. Oh, so it's not even blockchain. Okay, so it's got real world use case. Yeah, I guess so. It's too complex for me. Whenever it gets like that, I just leave it, to be honest. But I'll do the TA for you now. High, low. When I hit this, I came to this. Then I came back up, I couldn't close above it. I was above it, couldn't close above it. That's the true resistance, that's the true support. Had a bounce from it in the future. This is your low. Close below that, downtrend. Any pump, fake. So we're going to continue down for DAG. This is your next support. You can see, look, support was key, resistance as well. You can see, I'll show you how to use the fibs. Look, use the fibs like this. Push, exhaust, continue. You measure from here to here and it will measure this. Push, exhaust, continue. Measure this, high to low. To target, exactly. Take profit, 1618. Hold the 1, you go to the 2. You hit the 1618, then you hold the 1, then you go to the 2 targets. Should have gone higher. But yeah, already going beyond the 1618, it's overextended. Don't get greedy. Then look, come back down in the future. You're actually still holding it. So this is actually very positive that you're still holding this very old golden pocket. That is why you're holding this. That's why you found some sort of support here. That is exactly why you had a wick here. Using this old fibs. This fib is irrelevant now. We should be using some bearish fibs. We're still using this fibs that had this bullish target. You can see, still relevant today. That's why I say look to the left. Structure leaves clues. One day I found support here. Well, in the future I'm going to find some sort of support here again. Main reason probably why you came down here. When you came down and broke above it, did you retest it as support? No. So when you did continue up, that's exactly why you've come down to here. We've got an initial reaction, but now you're trapped and this is your range high. So this is our range low and that's our range high. We're trapped. It's going to decide down, back to this low, up, back to the high. Gonna take a long time though. That's why I don't like looking at okay, could you guys just compare when I was looking to the chart compared to when I was reading that nonsense? A big difference, wasn't there? Very easy to read the chart, very hard to read when they're using nonsense words that no one can fucking understand in the first place. So some coins, they just overcomplicate it and push people away. We're back, baby. What else? Two lines represent the range of distribution. The last bullish move takes liquidity from the high support. There is SMC Quant called LPE and it should be tested before go down. Where is their IPE? Mate, people just chatting absolute garbage. I don't know what's going on. Listen, that guy said we're going down, and since he said we're going down, we're gone up. So I literally do not give a shit what he said. Oh yeah, no, I know, I know about the big words, mate. I don't know why. So my theory is that a lot of these cryptos are just chatting out of their arse. They're not doing what they're saying, and they use these big words to bring you in. But that has picked out my bum. Realize that. But yeah, this is our range for Bitcoin. Not doing anything. Look at that, 20k any second. Come on. Come on, guys. We need to think of some more sayings. We need to think of some more sayings, or yeah, stuff like that. 27 likes on the video. Lovely. Let's push for 30 now. 3 more likes. Can you... Farmer J, I'll be a member soon enough if you can keep being right. Mate, how long have I been right for? Come on, Farmer J. You've been here 6 months plus. I know you have. Well, I might be wrong actually. But... Louis, what is your opinion on SXP? Supreme! Oh, swipe. I hate when charts are like this. There's no... If any chart is like that, don't even bother with TA. Just wait for Bitcoin. XXP USD. Okay, there you go. Much better. Let me know in the comments if this is the right chart, as in with the most data. Is there any chart with 2020, 2019? I don't know how long this coin's been here, but I 100% there's shit missing. Definitely, this seems like it was coming up, and then this is the corrective move down. A, B, C. So there's definitely a lot of this missing. But we can only go off what we're seeing. So that's your support, that's your resistance. Swing low to the swing high for bearish targets. 1 sec, guys. Ah, someone wants to get the mentorship. Sorry, guys. Okay, so push, exhaust. You want this to hold 2, continue. Lose this, you create the reversal wave down to the 1. Lose the 1, you're fucked. Coming to the 1618 down here, 13 cent. Right now the 1.27 is 2 holding. This is our range. This is our range. Close below this, 1414. Close below 1414, 1618. At any moment, reclaim 1.272. Confirm that you're back in the range. As long as we're in the range, we're just doing fuck all. But because we're below the 1, more chances to go down. Close above the 1, we're going back to the 618, back to this low. Now let me just reply to someone who wants the mentorship. And guys, let me know if I ever speak too fast. My mum, she watches my videos too. She says, Louis, you talk too fast. So let me know. It's just because it's like, I don't even think about it, guys. It's just done it for so long now. Where the hell is this picture of my mentorship? Here we go. So as I'm writing this to this person, I'm going to say it out loud to you. So I have 2 options, the course and the mentorship. And with the course, I'll start with the course. So the crypto course is also a Forex course, because crypto Forex stocks is all the bloody same. It's all the same charts. Just one's more manipulated than the other. The most manipulated is stocks, then Forex, just as manipulated. Crypto the least, but still manipulated in a bear market. Now, in the course, you don't need any knowledge whatsoever. This is the same as the mentorship, and all is required is, you know, discipline, determination, consistency. You just need to constantly do it every single day. Once you start, you can never, ever, ever stop. Yeah, you missed out on Quant talk, so go back on the, just go back a few minutes and find Quant. Access, so you need 0 knowledge, and I'll basically 10x your learning curve. Doesn't matter if you're already like a beginner, intermediate, advanced. I'm just gonna, you know, give you information that you wouldn't have heard, or just make it much easier for you to read. I'll dumb it down for you guys, just exactly as what I do every day in the videos. I say it like I'm saying it to a 5-year-old, because I am the 5-year-old who needs to hear it like a 5-year-old. So so I'll say it how, like, to make it as easy as possible for myself, and hopefully that makes it easy for you as well. So you get access for life to 30 videos. I'm reading it here. So access for life to 30 videos plus. You get 6 hours of content in the 30 videos. You have access to this for life again. You'll be taught how to read the chart step by step, going from obviously beginner, 0 knowledge, so the history of Forex, even some fundamentals for you guys, so some history on Forex. I also have websites as well to use for, you know, some people are saying, oh, check out the CPI at 130 today. I'll have the websites where you can look at that. And as I've told you a million times, I never look at it because I literally don't care. I'll see it in the chart. If there's any news, I'll see it in the chart. I don't need the news, because even if I knew news was coming out, I don't know which direction it's sending it. So it's so pointless knowing, looking at the news. You don't even know which way it's going to go. If like for example, the unemployment rate change every first Friday of the month, of the new month, every first Friday of the new month is the, I forgot the name of it, FOMC, unemployment change rate in America. If the percent is higher than what's expected, it's going to do good. If it's lower than expected, it's going to do bad. So it's like, I just don't like news events, trading them. I'd rather double bottom, break the neckline, buy, double top, break the neckline, sell. So you will be taught again how to read the charts and trade by yourself completely, exactly what I'm doing. Also in the course is psychology, mindset plus emotions, a crypto portfolio consultation. So I'll just let you know what cryptos I'm in, and obviously whenever in the chat I'm buying or selling, that's there. If I'm taking trades, that's also there. In the bear market, not taking many trades to 0 trades. And then obviously once we're bullish, loads. Access to my Discord chat, I've just explained that, and you get that to the end of my bull run, to the end of the bull run. So 160k Bitcoin, you could have access till then. So I've had people in the chat since 2020 already, because we thought we were going to go to 200k, nowhere near. So they've already been in the chat for 2 years. Some people since 10k, 16k Bitcoin, I've had people in the chat. So they've made ridiculous money, because we didn't get into Bitcoin, we got into alts. So included in this course and all of the trainings that I do is over £10,000 worth of training that I had to go through. This includes scams as well. I had to go through, I think, about £8,000 worth of scams, unfortunately. And no, I didn't have £8,000 at one point. This is like me saving 1k rinsed, 1k rinsed, 3k gone. Like, I was saving up for long periods and then just disappeared. While I was in the learning process, I had to get scammed to learn, to see who was legit or not. And yeah, all this and everything in the course is obviously what I've found out in the last 3 years, whether it's strategies that were taught to me or strategies I came up with but completely by myself, just through the experience in the market. And of course, to top it off, we should all know by now, nothing I fucking say on the channel or the teaching is financial advice, as we know. Now, I was saying all of this about the course because you actually do get this with the mentorship as well. Everything you get in the course is included in the mentorship. In the mentorship, you get the chat for free until my bull market targets. You get the course for free for life, plus you get 20 hours of lessons with me. So let me just reply to this guy. So 21 hour lessons with me in the mentorship, plus everything in the course. So, well, yeah. So the chat is free with both. The chat is free with both until bull market targets. Yo, Topias, I see you. You've messaged me now. Interested in mentorship? Good, because I have one space left. Because I'm going on holiday. It's gonna get hectic. CBA. I've done 2 lessons today. I've got an Italian guy literally from Italy, in Italy, starting on Monday. Shout out Ertan. I'm teaching someone that's Jamaican, Cavan, at the moment, living in LA. I've taught someone already today who's actually, which was crazy because in the area I was growing up young, he actually lives in that area. So small world that I'm teaching someone from that specific location, literally like 10 minutes away from where I used to live. It's a madness that I'm teaching someone that I had no idea about, and they used to live in the same place as me. That's mad. So yeah, I'm teaching about 2 people at the, well, I do have another student, but you know, some students are going to make it, some are not. It's not to do with the information, it's to do with the person themselves. Everything I'm teaching is everything I know. Every single ounce of information I know is being taught. So it's all about application. I can literally, every day I show you absolutely everything I do every single day in the chart. So it's all about application, because to be honest guys, it's all right in front of you. But how much is the course and how much is the mentorship? So hot Kibs, I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. However, it's £250 for the course, and it's and it's £650 for the mentorship. Let me get you the picture. And these are the bear market prices. These won't last. So before the bear market, so summer last year, I had too much demand. So my mentorship was $750 and the course was $350. And of course, when we start going down, demand goes down. When it should be the opposite. At the top of the market, that's when I had all these students hopping on. I want to get into crypto. I want to learn about crypto. But I was already telling them for 3 years, because I didn't have YouTube, I was telling this all to my friends for 3 years straight. 90% of them ignoring. 90% of them saying they're broke, they're complaining. 90% of them posting on Snapchat, Instagram that they're going out. The same people not wanting to help themselves. When obviously every single day I was posting to my friends, because I didn't have an audience like you guys. So blah blah blah, so much for charts, bye. We already done the charts, mate. You can leave if you want, it's fine. Go back to the beginning of the video if you want to see the charts. There's not much more to say. We've said absolutely fucking everything, so you salty bitch. But yeah, this is the thing, Christian. This is the thing, Christian. I was telling people at 10k on my story, so not even people that I liked. I was just telling everyone, buy, no one listening, for 3 years. For 3 years, only when we were at 69k. Louis, please, I want to learn. I'm telling these man, we're so close. I didn't know it was the top at the time, but I said we're so close to the top. You need to realize you could lose absolutely everything because your entry is way off where I got in. And I was telling you year after year, getting. And only once all the gains were made, only once I made 40 X's or whatever, then they join. They are the exit liquidity. They learn at the wrong time. So that's why I've reduced the prices now, because no one wants to learn. Why does no one want to learn when we're down here? This is the perfect time to learn. So this is why I've reduced the prices. It's the older generation that understand that this is the right time to learn, because they've probably experienced stock market crashes. They've seen it all recover. But the younger generation, the people that I was reaching out to before I had YouTube, just the people that I knew of, they weren't listening because they're absolute whatever. So I'd rather much push it out to you guys, tell you guys. Okay. But yeah. Sorry, I completely lost where I was. Apologies. But yeah, course 250. Oh yeah, I remember. Course 250, mentorship 650. Just head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto here, and we can get you started. Other than that, I'll finally look at BEPRO, and then I'll end it because I need to start making dinner. Okay, the reason I'm not doing too much analysis on BEPRO recently, I had someone, oh, don't fucking piss me off. I didn't monetize the stream. It doesn't matter, to be honest. That is funny though. Thanks for the alpha drop. Come on, Mr. Super Yeti. But yeah, BEPRO. The reason why I'm not covering it too much recently, yeah, we just need to wait. Yeah, we lost the low. So we do have our targets. I don't even think we met them yet. From the low to the high. No, we haven't met the 1618. We've bounced off the 1414. With also using these smaller fibs. You're in between the 1414 and the 1618. So you're just trapped in that range. Pardon me, guys. Oh my goodness. So we're trapped here and here. You haven't even tested the lows yet. So... yeah, you're a bit higher. Let's go on the daily. I don't know why I was on the weekly, to be honest. So yeah, there's this downtrending resistance that we keep rejecting. So after this rejection, why are we not dropping like a bitch? Why are we just staying around here? Because there's not enough strength in the bears. You see what I mean? First attempt, it should have dropped. Why did it drop after the first attempt here? Lower low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rejections. Why are we not dropping? It can happen tomorrow, of course, but why hasn't it happened already? Is there a shift? So over here we had a descending triangle for BEPRO. We met the technical target. After meeting the target, we formed a pattern in the opposite direction. You need to come up and break that. This downtrend is what's stopping us at the moment. And what is nice to see is that we're not getting this harsh reaction like this and losing the low and going to the 1618. We're seeing not much reaction, so it's telling me that there could start to be a shift in shit. So you need to hold that low, that wick right there. That wick is where we are right now as well. This wick, hold that. Now, but the thing is, this is still a descending triangle just here as well, so that's your target if we do come back down. It's all about holding that wick. Stay above that wick, you have chances to go up, but yeah, it seems like it wants to go down, doesn't it? As soon as you lose that. But again, you just need Bitcoin. That's why today's main focus was Bitcoin, and it's just going to keep messing around. We need it to close above just the previous all-time high, 19.666k. As long as you can do that, yeah, Bitcoin's safe on the daily time frame. It doesn't mean that on the 1 hour you can't go down. Yeah, you can. You can lose the low on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, but for me it's all about the daily close, and the daily close has to be above the previous all-time high, which is 19.66k. Right. Yeah, this green line here basically. So that's pretty much it. Again, if any of you were interested in the education, if you just want to be able to read the chart like me as soon as possible, because that's what happened when I found my mentor. I was learning from him for free on YouTube 3 years ago. I was finding value. I was trying out for a month, 2 months, making sure that what he was saying was working when I was doing it on my charts myself without him, you know, because I was just getting it for free from his YouTube videos. Once I saw that I was actually working out for me, I invested in one course, a second course, a third course. I didn't need these other courses. Just as the time went on, as the months and the years went by, he just kept on releasing more updated ones. So even if there was one bit of information, I bought the whole course. I didn't ask for a bloody discount, like most of you probably would ask. But simply because I don't care, I'll shove all the money in the world to just get me to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. I want to do it as quick as possible. I don't want to regret when I'm older. So I basically just invested in 3 of his courses and mentorship as well. And that cost me in and around $3,000 because he's American, San Diego. So yeah, got really lucky because he was a very small YouTuber at the time. I don't think he does YouTube as much anymore, to be honest, guys. A lot of people, well, I'd love to be here forever, I hope so, but maybe one day I'll get too bored of it. You never know, but I like to think that I'll be here for 10 years plus. Forever. But yeah, that's it for today. It says that we had 100 views. Unfortunately, we didn't monetize the stream. I don't give a shit. It was more because I had extra time on my hands and I wanted to share some content out for you. It's not for the monetization. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Please like, subscribe and comment. And if you are interested in that shit, then yeah, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, right there. Thank you. I'll catch you in the next one. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Bitcoin and Quant video. Peace.